Crash and Burn. Da 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 da. Hello, huge movie fanatic. Nate stopping on by. This time I'm coming at you for a poster showcasing something I recently came across, something I knew I had, but I didn't remember where the hell this was. It had been kind of more or less buried in a non-disclosed spot, which I ended up finding it in recently, and I was very excited about that. Unfortunately, it's kind of, I guess it got a little bit of water damage, but it's just on the very top, so I guess, could have been a lot worse. I'm coming at you to showcase the original North American home video poster for the film. The, I guess, Stuart Gordon directed film, Charlie Band executive produced film under the banner back then in the 80s of Empire Pictures film by the name of Robot Jox, which is a film that I knew about instantly after it came out, or as it was, right around the time that it came out on home video, and I want to say it was either 1990 or 1991. Me being just a big fan of, like Transformers. I'm a kid of the 70s and the 80s, so obviously I was all about Transformers and stuff like that in the 80s and robots, and I just, also like Voltron, Go Lion. It was Voltron in the 80s, and I wouldn't find out until years and years, decades later that that was originally Go Lion, originally a Japanese show and rebranded for North America. But always a big fan of big robots, in combat, and just that awesome aspect of that in a movie and stuff. And I still feel free. I have reviewed Robot Jox in the movie and the Blu-ray years ago, so feel free to check out that review. And also I showcase another kind of promotional video store promotional item in that review as well, I want to say. So I'll let you watch that if you want to see that surprise and all the cool aspects of that review. But yeah, having just recently found this home video promotional poster for Robot Jox, this being a movie review channel and movie enthusiast channel, I thought, well, gosh, you guys might get a kick out of this. Obviously there's a little bit of glare as you see it now. Hopefully I'll get a better, closer shot for you guys to view while I'm talking about it. But tagline I always thought was so cool: 2 men, 2 machines, 2 wild. Very, very, very cool poster, showing the referee floaters and the, one robot and the other robot. I just, what frickin' teenage kid in the early 90s wouldn't want a, teenage boy or possibly even girl if she's hip enough. What teenage individual in the early 90s wouldn't want to watch this movie based on this awesome ass poster? Obviously, with this poster, like with so many of the posters and standees that I got back then in the early 90s, it's funny because I was a really relatively shy, introverted kid. It's funny that I had the balls enough to ask for all these things. I say, if there's no name on that, can I put my name on that for when you're done with it? And sure enough, I did. And some of these might have just been out of, free poster bins and stuff like that. Maybe I didn't ask for every single thing that I've got. Some of the stuff just came out of free poster bins, some of the stuff I asked for. But panning further down the poster, I always thought the Robot Jox title, the little font there, was really cool, and you can see the credits. So, okay, it does say copyright 1990, layout and design, Epic Home Video, all rights reserved. That's probably, I don't know if Epic, I don't want to say because I don't know, but we've got Epic. So maybe this came out like late 1990. I don't think I knew about it, or I don't think I saw it until sometime in 91. But as you can see, back then it was a big deal. I mean, for Charlie Band and Empire Pictures, it'd be distributed on home video on RCA Columbia Pictures home video. Incidentally, I've got the original North American VHS release of this film put out on Columbia Pictures home video. Gosh knows if I know where the hell it is, but perhaps I can showcase it one day if I can ever find it. But as we can see on the bottom here, now available on video cassette and Laserdisc, so they also made a Laserdisc of this release as well. But yeah, I found this and it kind of excited me and brought me back to, I discovered this film when I was 14 years old in 1991, and I gotta tell you, seeing this is the first time I've seen this poster probably, who knows, since the 90s or early 2000s. It's just time capsule blast from the past when you see this stuff after so long. It just makes you just instantly teleports you back to then, and it's just like, wow, so many years have passed. But when you look at this, it's like, again, for the first time after probably, if not 2 decades, 1 decade for sure. It's just like, wow, I remember that being up on my wall, and just very cool. And honestly, this poster makes me want to revisit the movie, which I'm lucky enough to have on the Blu-ray, Scream Factory Blu-ray, which I do think is now out of print, which is a bummer. It's just a bummer when stuff like that goes out of print, but at least I got it before that happened. I guess that pretty much does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks a ton for watching, and as always, we'll catch you on the next video.